Is it visible, everyone? Okay, right. So here, first of all, I want to create a table. What is the my table name? I'm saying this KADA is my table name, right? KAIDA is my table name. KAID is my table name. In that, what I want to create the columns, I want to use rule number, I want to use name, and I want to use phone number. Okay, I want to use phone number, and I want to use city. Okay, these are my four columns I want to create. Right now, we want to see that what the syntax and what is the syntax for creating a table in general. So we know that whenever we want to create a table, usually we're going to use the command of create. Yes, and it will be followed by we want to create a table. Then it will be followed by table. Then it will be followed by what the table name we want to give. We want to create a table name like KIDA, right? And what are the columns I want to create here? So I want to create a one rule number. Okay, one rule number. Please be noted that here we don't have any spaces between here. If you need that, you can use underscore or something like that. But there is no space between the characters there. Okay. Now, now I want to know that in this rule number, if I want to create, I want to store something like this. Only my rule number is like I have 4501. If I want to store the rule number as only 4501, then I can use what the data type I can use here. I can use integer, right? If I want to store the rule number like 21B21A4501, am I clear? If I want to store the rule number of like this, then what's the my rule number data type we having here? It should be like a varchar. Okay, clear? So what I'm saying here, this data type will be going to be decided based on what type of data you want to store here. It will be this particular data type is going to be decided, and which you're going to store what type of data you're going to store here. Suppose I'm going to storing only the value of 4501. Other than that, nothing is there. Then I can say that this is my data type is integer. Okay. Then if suppose I'm going to use this is my rule number like a 21B2 something like that. So if I want to store this one, then my rule number data type is varchar. Okay. So what we'll do, I just want to take it out this, like I want to create integer only. Okay. Because I want to store this is the only rule number I want. Now, once we done, attribute is just defined here like a rule number, and we define the data type also. And then what we want to decide here, size of the data type. Like I have a 4. So I observed that when I asked someone to write here, most of you writing colon, okay, and even I observed that most of you going for next, but I'm just for my point of view, I've written in the next pages, but it won't be like this. It look like this. Okay. It look like this. You have to follow continuously. Okay. No issue there. Then it's not about the colon, it's about the comma. Can you complete the other classes and get back? Complete it? Just 5 minutes. Okay. So what is the next column we having here? It is a name, right? Now you tell me, in this name, what we going to store? Are we going to store only characters? Are you going to store? Suppose I'm going to say that my name is Srinivas 123. No, means in name we're going to store only characters. So what is my here? Yeah. Now I want to give some data type. I want to now tell me what's next, right? Colon or comma, right? Clear? Then what is about next we having? You having phone number. Now you tell me. Sorry. Now it's a phone. Okay. Now you tell me what is the data type we have? Sure, it is integer. Why? Because in phone number there is no characters. Then tell me what the data size. 10. Sure about that. Okay. Then next colon, comma, full stop. Full stop or comma? Okay, comma. Now tell me what's next? City. Okay. Tell me what is the city? Kakinada 143, Kakinada 123, right? Or only Kakinada? Kakinada. Okay. So I'll go with this. And again, some names, right? Now tell me what is that? Now tell me, is it over? Colon? No. See, guys, most of the time, what happens? We're going to forget in this. We're going to forget this bracket. Okay, most of the time. So when we have completed this, you always remember we opened the bracket here, and that should be must and should be closed. Okay, then only it will going to be closed one. Okay, so I'm going to close here, and then followed by what we going to follow that? Semicolon. Is there any difficulty for creating a table? Shall we? Okay. So now I just want you to create a one more table. Okay. The table name is like one, and okay. Just write a comment for this, please.